See if we're streaming. Hey, riders. Looks like we're here. I made it. Live from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's Inside Cycling World. Colin here. Doing this all on the fly, folks. First time setup here. I'm going to really be watching my connection. I'm on resort internet, so it's a little bit strange to me. Background, you can see the room here. I think you see the TV and the sliding doors to the balcony. Brand new computer. Everything's new here. I had to reinstall everything. Some things weren't working right this morning. So what I'm going to do is let me just have a quick peek here at my streaming software. Okay, perfect. What I've got going on here is I'm streaming and I'm recording. So when the stream starts falling apart, which I'm probably thinking it's going to, I'll have a perfect recording of like this face that could shatter mirrors, and the Rouvy stream itself, the Rouvy action itself. So if the stream is really boggy, I'll probably just go back in later and delete it and upload the actual video so people can sit back and watch it by themselves. Because I know most of the people that see these or probably ride even on Rouvy don't even know this channel exists. Who am I? My name's Colin. Last name Emerson. I don't say that very often, do I? Cyclist. Love cycling. This is Inside Cycling World. We do everything inside cycling here. I've got a ton of Rouvy videos, like tons. What do I have? I think I have 180 right now, with maybe 4 or 5 being shorts. Tons of long form content. I love talking about cycling stuff, cycling gear, cycling everything. So what I'm going to do here is just jump back. It is saying I have an excellent connection. I see no one in the live chat though, so that's a little bit disconcerting to me. We'll see how this goes. I know my streams don't get a ton of views, but usually by now someone's jumped in. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to jump over to the Discord for a second and ask streaming, can anyone see hear me? I don't even know if my audio is properly set up right now. So I've just fired a question to the Team GRC Discord. Hey, and if you don't know that one, look at the top of the channel, my channel, Inside Cycling World. There'll be a permalink to the Team GRC Discord. Remember, Team GRC Discord is all about engaging everyone, super inclusive, some of the best riders, some of the starter riders, some people just getting back into shape after 30 years of, how do I want to call it? Living life, raising a family, going to school, working a job. You wake up one day, you're out of shape. This is where you come to. So it's not Team GRC only. I've sent a message there. I don't know if anyone can see me. I don't see anyone in the chat, which is okay. The majority of the riders here are going to be, what is it, 10:30 in the morning for me? So I'm still on mountain time here. This is like 5:30 in the afternoon, almost evening time in the UK. So what I'm going to do, and it says my stream health is excellent, so I just keep looking at that right now. Let's jump here. We're currently hovering on Roger. Actually, let's go back for a second. Let's check the map out. So where are we? We are doing the Jezersko Halloween 2024 in Slovenia. Aha, Slovenia. A lot of good cyclists coming out of there lately. 14.45 kilometers with 248 meters of climbing. Yeah, it's quite false flatty, isn't it? You know, the whole first 40% is very false flatty. Looks like we might get some 6-7% stuff here at around 40% of the way in. Some flat, possibly downhill, more climbing. But again, false flatty. I'm going to guess, 2-3% type range. So really good for laying down some power. Let's jump back into this guy here. Yes, perfect. Awesome, guys. Guys, just let me know audio quality, stream quality, 7:30 in Europe. Okay, perfect. Remember, folks, currently on vacation. We got Steven here. Roger's here. Roger's trainer. GRC. There are in GRC, and Pavel's here as well. 7:30 in Europe. So yeah, 10:30 in the morning for me. Like I said before at the beginning, streaming and recording. So when this thing just blows up in my face, uh, I'll just delete the stream later and I'll upload the video, which probably will take, I don't know. Maybe the upload's good here. It's probably just the download that's terrible here. There's so many people connecting on so many different devices. October 31st, you know what's going on here? It's Day of the Dead in Mexico. Like, probably their biggest vacation of the year. We're down at the adult pool. The family pool is gigantic. I did take one picture. I'm not much of a picture taker. That I'll upload later. The family pool is just absolutely gigantic. So let me just jump out of here. Oh, yeah, camera mode. It's like I've forgotten how to do this. So a ton of riders. I think we saw upwards of 500 riders in the mix here. Currently 2 minutes to go. I'm just going to jump back to the Discord for a second. Ooh, new machine, hard to figure things out. Okay, so I'm just at my Discord. Yeah, I think they're jumping to the Discord voice chat. I'm not set up to capture anything right now. 270 riders to go with 4 minutes to go. Yeah, let's get over 300. Let's get over 300, folks. 2 minutes to go. We're at 335. Let's see how many people show up for that. Let's hope everyone's got good internet, good connection. You know, I know we talk about disconnects and stuff like that. You know, I haven't had a disconnect forever. Forever. Like, okay, I had a disconnect last week, but it was my internet. I could tell it was my internet. I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh, I got no internet. So I'm on Starlink at home. Starlink looks up in the sky. You don't even have to set it. It just finds the Starlink satellites. But there is a handover time. There's satellites streaming across me all day, all night. There is a point where my dish goes, not that one, now that one. Okay, now that one, now that one. That's me aiming the dish, right? Sometimes it doesn't pick it up right away, so there's little mini drops. Probably takes a while for things to reset. So that's how I would disconnect. But I'm not getting disconnects like everyone else, and I don't know why. What's funny is I did have a disconnect this morning here where it said server token timeout. So I had real issues with that before. That's where you leave your machine running and you don't log out properly. So if you ever get that, the fix is log out, get out of the server. It's kind of like I always say video game stuff. If I was playing Call of Duty, if I was playing The Division, if I'm playing Black Ops, whatever games, and I walk away and let my machine go stagnant, idle, it'll kick me out of the server. Then I have to reconnect to the server because I'm hogging resources. So I think that's what Rouvy does. Why it did it on this machine, I don't know why. This machine is brand new. So maybe it's a setting on the machine. Let's just let things play out here. We're going to have a lot of people here, folks. So I do all my stuff on PCs. That's how I'm doing it. And I see a lot of people having problems. I don't know if they're having problems on their PCs. I don't know if it's Apple stuff. I don't know what it is. I think sometimes when there's a ton of riders on course, and maybe it's better video quality, it's the horsepower of the machine, maybe. That's one of my guesses. Ton of people here. Let me just have a quick peek back into the chat. Let's see what we're going on here. Back to the stream. Mix here. Hey, Collins. He's scared. He's horrified of this ride. I should put on my Scoopy voice. John Shady in the mix as well. Okay, sound and video good. Awesome. So that's what I'm thinking here is probably the internet download here is horrendous because this place is packed. John's at work, putting in the hours. Good stuff, John. But there's probably very few people here uploading. If it is, it's like hey, I need to look at that website. Hey, I want to look at that stupid TikTok video. Hey, I want to look at some Instagram pictures that have nothing to do with my life. I'm probably the only one that's like uploading video. So maybe this will work. I'm pretty pumped now. I was getting a little bit worried that things wouldn't turn out. Let's get to the front. This may take a bit today, folks. Ooh, I'm seeing the names already. Who's this guy? Benek Laskowski from Poland. Nice 5 watts a kilo. What are we talking with this guy? Oh, this is a big powerhouse rider. This is like an 80 kilogram rider here. Nice to see this level 65. Good stuff about this too is new names are going to be popping up everywhere. That's why we've got the Tuesday, Thursday Inside Cycling 1.5 to 2.5 with Chad and Colin. Chad, our fearless leader, leads those rides. Uh, there was a lady, Brittany Arsenault. I'm pretty sure that was her name. She's East Coast Canada. She asked, I'm looking for group rides, 25 to 40K. I've invited her in. Brittany, those will be for, depending where you are, East Coast, because there's that last little weird, I'm Canadian, so I can say weird, that last little Newfoundland weird half-hour time zone. Do they still have that? That's so weird to me. 6 o'clock Eastern time, jump in, Brittany. It's a group ride, magnet effect, so you can ride as hard as you want or as light as you want. So we got this Bennett guy at the front. We got ProCat chasing with Duke. Hey, Duke's here. Awesome stuff for Duke. Hey, also here's another shout out. Duke asked me to schedule the Cologne 130. So that's the, what are they? Is it Velodrome? I'm on vacation time here, folks. So that's the Saturday long ride, the Inside Cycling World Saturday long ride, which has been so popular, so successful. Chris Dark in the mix. Hey, Chris. Here he is. I found out recently, I'll give him a shout out here for this. Did you also know that Chris is an Ironman finisher? Yeah, you could tell he's chiseled, right? We always talk about that. One of the, biggest supporters of the channel. Can't thank you enough, Chris. Tried to do a quick video last night. The sun went down too fast. The sunsets in Puerto Vallarta are pretty awesome. So I'm on the west side of Mexico on the main chunk. I'm not on the Baja. So Mexico, you either go to Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Cozumel on the east coast, the Caribbean side, crystal clear waters, white sands, the occasional hurricane to ruin your vacation. Ooh, look at the great clouds up ahead. Someone filmed this on quite the strange day. Sunny yet it looks like it's raining / potentially snowing up ahead of us. You can also go to the Pacific coast of Mexico, which does include the Baja, obviously, but the Baja is that long peninsula. Cabo San Lucas is at the very tip of the Baja Peninsula, all desert. It's where they do the Baja 500, the Baja 1000, that crazy car race, truck race. So we got Chris Shunnick and Alan H here chasing after Bennick. I also see Tony Stadler, ProCat, Paz Jordy's right there as well. Doesn't surprise me. Super ultra lightweight rider. 50 kilograms tops. Let's get a weight scale out, folks. We need a weight scale stat. Nelson Snyder in the mix. Super legit. Chris Dark, super legit. Duke Norton here. Oh, yeah. Backing it up again, folks. Let's back it up. First off, let's have a sip of my 7 Tragops. See here? 7 Tragops. Whatever that means. Don't know. Saturday long ride we did last week. We did the 60K Velodrome. Ooh, look at this. It's getting dark and spooky. What is going on here, folks? I'm feeling it now. We are truly getting into the Halloween ride. Lightning. Awesome. Look at this in the background. That is so cool. Like I said, lots of false flatty here. 2-3% stuff. Inside Cycling World Saturday long ride. To me, huge success. I can't thank everyone for the support. It's always going to be set up as a race now, I think. I think we did the first one as a group ride, but we can all race these, right? Slovenia, yeah, it's always kind of spooky. Like, I know it's not the home of Count Dracula, but it's close enough. Let's just say it's right there. Very spooky and ominous stuff in the distance here. I didn't really clue into that at first, and then I realized, oh, it's the Halloween ride. So let's watch these guys here. Let's bounce back. Look at this bubble back here, folks. It's 120-something riders. I've never seen that before. This has been one of the biggest attended races in a long time. Carlos here. We're just going to pop down, folks. Kraken. Hey, Kraken, this is Pavel. So good to know all these people, and I'm looking forward to meeting more people along the way. Ooh, level 8 rider there, Marstrek. Ratsy. Where's all the people I know? Here's Seabod 53. So really cool to see all these new riders coming onto Rouvy. Everyone's coming from outside, getting back in. Winter's coming, folks. Winter is coming. G. Kinsey, yes. Seen this rider before at Muckers races. Just going to pop out for a bit here. Check stream conditions. It looks good. Why did Hannibal Lecter's restaurant close down? Is that a joke, Stephen? What's the answer? They should have put everyone in a new helmet kit. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Yeah, I'm just seeing here. I'm not fully focused. I'm sitting a lot closer to my camera, folks, so you're getting the real massive amplification of the forehead. At least there's some hair left there still in places. A little bit sunburnt, but I'm loving it down here. Absolutely loving it. Let's get back to the race. Okay, here we are. Let's just do a front end look. Yeah, so this Bennett guy, he's pushing hard at the front. Shunnick's there marking him. We got Team Poland at the front, folks. Let's get some other hitters up there. Alan H coming up now. This is like 6 to 7 watt per kilo territory. How long can they hold this power? How long? The good thing about this race is going to be very short. We're probably going to see power in the range of 5 watts per kilo for 20 minutes, that type of thing, I would imagine. Alan here says, I'm going. I'm going now. Alan's smart move here. Very tactical, getting over the top, trying to launch down the other side of this hill. There's some downhill and false flatty down coming up. Has just put in almost a 20-meter gap to those behind him. Is it enough to stay away? Is that a smart move or burning matches, folks? Not sure at this point. Paz Jordier, Shunnick, Nelson Snyder, Procat, all hitters. Duke Norton, yeah, getting it. Chris Dark there, just coming up the very backside of that hill now. Chris, super strong cyclist. Again, guy really supports me. Can't thank him enough. Yeah, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, let's get back to the Duke story. I'm really terrible at going on these calling the weaves now. There's someone else that you may or may not, or you may dislike. That does a lot of weaving in his stories. Part of the political election in the States right now. I love weaving. That's my new thing. Duke Norton. So I'm away. I won't be back for the Saturday long ride. I'm not here for myself and Chad's rides. The social Friday ride, I actually didn't schedule anything this week. I just thought, let's leave it. I'm not back till very late Sunday night, possibly even Monday morning. I think we'll be home by about 1 a.m. Monday morning. Oh yeah, Alan. Alan did get a break, but here comes Bennick. Bennick's pulling everyone back now. Alan's like, Bennick, get away from me, dude. Shunnick is right there. Nelson Snyder. Let's have a pop back. Do we have any late starters here? Wow, folks. Unbelievable. Like, look at this dude. This guy just started here? Oh, look at this level 2 rider in the start chute. Come on, dude, start pedaling. But this guy right here, Jose Toledo, Spaniard, 406 riders on course. We're going to lose a few disconnects and whatnot along the way. Here's Peter Otruba, probably just getting started up, probably just getting adjusted on his bike. Lots of, look at this dude. Spike CZ, level 1. Potentially first ride ever on Rouvy right here, folks. It's going off. Give this man an award. We need an award for this guy right here. I need some awards for the channel, folks. Let's do this, Rouvy. Come on. Bagger 69. So I think we're going to have a scattering. Peter will get here. Obviously started super late. McBettystown. Oh, we got someone from Ireland here. I wonder if Ferdberg's in the mix today. So there's going to be a lot of new riders here. Great to see. And I think what we did right with this one, Rouvy did right with this one, was lots of promotion in advance, get people psyched up for it, and minimal time slots. As far as I know, and guys, I'm kind of out of the loop right now. Let's bounce up a little bit here. I got to catch the GRC crew. Looking for them now. Let's see, Stefan E. We're bouncing our way up, folks. Wow, so many riders. I'm going to have to bounce quicker than this. I expect most of the GRC crew will be in the top 100. I just saw Eat More Cake there. Here's Clyde 235. Wow. Clyde's riding in 292nd position. That's how many riders we have here today. Incredible. And it's really cool to see the mix of low-level starter people on Rouvy and hardcore veterans. Awesome to see that. Smuggler. Yeah. Oh my, so many riders here. You almost need a longer race to catch everyone. Like, okay, so I'm now in the top 100 here. Let's see. I just saw Paceline G here. Paceline G, Suniva. These names are getting familiar. Kekopoka. Yeah. Hammer down, dude. Hammer down. Riding with Dirk Franz, Zalvik, JV Lag, David F. Ginger Jitters. Here's another rider I see a lot at the Muckers races. Shark of the Alps, mixing it up here. Some people I'm not recognizing as quick because they're not in their normal jerseys. Here's Thomas Lynn. So Shark of the Alps, Squalo del Alpi, always rides in a Muckers jersey. Thomas Lynn here always rides in Team GRC. Today we're doing the Halloween ride, so it's all mixed up, folks. It's very spooky, very scary at times. Ooh. Heike Hart here. A little bit steeper. This would have been a perfect race for her, but look at her. 62nd place, mixing it up with these hitters here. Dolph Vader. Yes, Dolph. Get it. Yeah, so many new names here. These are Lionel Brink. I see this dude all the time on Facebook. Seen him quite a bit lately. I don't see him racing very much, so it must be just timing. But yeah, been around forever. Level 84 rider. Andy Chris Nixon from the UK, another super high level rider here. Alex asked me in the Discord. I already answered it, but I'm just under halfway from level 79 to level 80. What's crazy is Alex has only been on Rouvy, I think just over 1 year. Yeah, just over one. He had his 1 year anniversary, I think about a month ago. He's one level behind me. That's how much riding he does. So Alex, you rock. Boogie Bill 70 is here. Let's move up, folks. I'm looking for Roger. I'm looking for Jills. I'm looking for Hardy. Hardy's finally getting back to some inside riding. He does a lot of cycling outside, a lot of commuting on his bike. Occasionally gets into an accident on his bike. I swear, I think there's been 3 or 4 times this year where we've had updates where he's almost been smoked. P-Triple-J. Yeah, here's a rider I know. Bashak. Let's get on your name, Bashak. Here he is. 25th place. Yeah, looking strong today. Getting it. Riding announced 350 watts. Gonna move up some more. Let's see the people I don't know up here. And there's lots of them. Steven. Okay, here's Paul, Spin Jedi. Currently in 17th place. Then we've got 3 riders here with them. And then we got a break of 300 meters up to the next group, which is Thomas, Chris Dart, Gigan, Duke Norton is there as well. Duke, based out of Idaho, told us a cool story yesterday. Super close. I don't know how close. I don't even know where he is in Idaho. Pocatello? I remember that place. I've been down there. Craters of the Moon National Park. What a great place to go to. I went there on a field trip all the way from Canada. What a crazy field trip that was. I actually met the girl I went with on the field trip. It was one of these ones where it was an igneous petrology course, which covers metamorphics as well. That's like volcanic stuff. Cinder cones, that's all metamorphics, not igneous. Igneous is formed in the ground, underground. Metamorphic is alteration through heat and pressure. So yeah, Dr. Nichols, who wants to go on this field trip? It's not mandatory. 4 of us went. A big 15-person van. We like bombed out of Calgary on a Friday night all the way down to Pocatello. That must have been like a 12-hour drive, I would imagine. And then the Dr. Nichols had his, skeletons on the side of the road. Skeletons, watch out, folks. Dr. Nichols had his room, and the 4 of us kids all crashed in one bedroom together. Insanity. That's all I remember. I just met that girl. Her name's Shane. I just saw her a couple weeks ago at the casino for the Cult concert. Out of the blue. It's like, Colin, Shane, I haven't seen you in 27 years. Very weird. And it was 27 years. Graduated in 97. 2024. Paz Jordy here. Looks like we're going to have some, maybe we are pulling them back right now. So what's going on at the very front here? We've got 5 riders right in the very front. Bennick, Procat, Nelson, Shunnick, and Alan H. all at the front. Followed with a gap of 300 meters to Tony, Paz Jordy, Gigan, Chris Dark. Wow, folks, there is so many people on this course today. This is what we want to see for Rouvy racing. There's a way to do that. The challenge is, look, it's snowing. It's rainy/snow. This reminds me of home right now. Very ominous. We should have had some ghosts coming out from the sides, like reaching out at people. Horrifying, folks. Very horrifying. The waters are murky and churning. Who knows what lurks in those waters? But yeah, do the challenge. Make it a 1-day challenge. Here's your slots. If you don't get it done, you don't get it done. There's no crying about it later. I didn't get the challenge. Boop, 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 boop. boo. Just get it done. That's why it's a challenge. Guess what? I don't get the challenge done either. I am not even in a place where I can do the challenge, but I'm doing a video for Rouvy. Bang, bang. Uh, I'll probably whip down to the pool after this, get a half-hour burn, and I may be able to do the Muckers race at noon. Possibly. I want to, and if this stream's going to hold up, it really encourages me to do that. I just don't want to be putting garbage up on the internet for everyone. Okay, Hugh's here. Why did Hannibal Lecter's restaurant close down? Because everything costs an arm and a leg. Yes, Steven, I love it. Hey, Steven, thanks for sending me that YouTube link. I actually haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, guys, if you have something cool you want to share with me, just send it to me. And I mean, like Steven sends me cool YouTube links. I see I'm sitting over pretty far here on my camera. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's not even worry about it today. You're going to get half-face calling today. What am I doing wrong here? Steven sent me a link, a guy that does Microsoft Flight Simulator and does like, I guess, scenic tours, history, stuff like aviation history. Okay, so do I need to move over here? I think I need to move over here. It kind of seems like my camera's off kilter. Okay, I'm making some funny faces there. Now, here's a writer I don't know. Movins Horatius, can we do this route on the 6 p.m. group ride? Yeah, you should be able to do this as a challenge route. So you can either do it in the race mode or you can do it, I think, today. Just solo, whatever it is. Group rides do not count for challenges. So you may not get credit for it. Yeah, John's laughing here. Yeah, arm and a leg, gotcha. Rockets out on the route. They needed a time slot for North American artists. Yeah, I know they had 3 time slots, and I just did. The first time slot this morning was even really busy. So I think that's a way how you can pump up the races. Let me just see. Yeah, when I'm sitting over, I'm kind of slouched down in my chair too, so that's why I got this look with the no neck look right now. I'm on Mexico time, folks. Yeah, perfect streaming here. I love this right now. I was really worried. So yeah, we still got our 5 at the front. It's going to come down to an all sprint. There's going to be sprint fest everywhere. Watts Apocalypse, like Watts Obliteration, Mother of all bombs. I just saw Ghost flying through the sky over top of us, folks. These spooky buildings here. Yeah, something straight out of a channel. I would watch some urban explorer videos. You know I watch those, right? I watch them. People that go into houses and pretend there's stuff in there, then they get scared. One of the funniest guys I ever saw at first, check this out. Me and Addison, when she was a little girl, used to watch together. And the guy's exploring a house that they're apparently horrified of because it's haunted by ghosts. And as he's running away, he's asking the people that are watching to please like and subscribe to his channel, as he's apparently scared. Speaking of which, if you like this a tiny bit, give it a like. If you really like it, give it a subscribe. And if you think this might be the best thing, I shouldn't say that because you're never going to say that. If you think this is cool and you want to see more of this, you buy me a coffee down below. There is a bit of a merch store. I don't have the shirts myself. I will be modeling them next week. So if you just want to buy a t-shirt once in a while, ooh, power's going off here, folks. Power is going up now. I just saw some 9 watts a kilo. People are trying to attack over this bump and get away. Bennick pushing 11.5, 12 watts a kilo. It's just coming down now. ProCat chasing at 9.5. Not really sure if everyone's using comparable trainers. That's something we always deal with here in racing. Let's just assume they are. Heading to the finish now, folks. 200 meters to go. We got ProCat at the front, pushing over 10 watts a kilo. Bennick over his shoulder like a freight train. ProCat trying to react at 16 watts per kilo, 17 watts a kilo. Bennick took it, I think, folks, over ProCat. Alan H. Shunnick coming in 4th. Let's get ready for our next mix of monsters coming in. And Nelson's finishing 5th. So Nelson just fell out of the back of that group. Keith Olgett leading the next group of goodies coming in, the next little Halloween treats. Speaking of which, I hope Addison at home, Addison Carson, get candies. You need some candies for those kids, the 2 kids that come to our house every year. I've lived there 14 years. We had kids last year. Joey said I was running around like a little kid because kids came to the door for candy. Paz Jordy, 10 watts a kilo, ultra lightweight. Let's get him on a weight scale, folks. Soaking wet, weighs 90 pounds. Paz Jordy will be taking 6. Keith will get in 7th. Great job, Keith. Keith's got some great events coming up later this year, folks. I will be covering them. 7th place for Keith. 8th place, Tony Stadler. 9th is Duke Norton coming in here, battling some riders. Chris Dark's there as well. Chris is coming in, pushing hard, almost 10 watts a kilo. Great job, guys. So we're going to have Thomas Michnik, Matthias, and Chris Dark, Duke Norton. Gigan came in as well right there. Skeletons at the finish. Peter Pumpkinhead's there as well. Matt Jazz, 82. Finishing solo. Found himself riding solo on a Rouvy bike as well. So definitely picked the wrong bike. Then we got Tubby T, Trek Madone. Ooh, riders going off here. Who is Rob Stone? Rob Stone like just launches it off the front. Rob Stone coming in. And then we got Olga Vinnick here, 1987. I have no idea who that is. Spin Jedi coming in 29th place. Yeah, it's quite the little kick at the end there, too. You got a nice 7% kick. Ghosts are coming out at you. 29th place will be Spin Jedi. But the skeletons are there to cheer you on, so that's always a nice thing. It's great. Martin, check. 30th place. Then we got C. Mitz. What happened to C. Mitz? I just lost him there. C. Mitz coming in next, 31st. Tonda, another Czech rider, leading in a group here. Leading in Neil Drury, Dennis Bamboo, Denise Bamboo, Waltz, Presari, Hardy. So I've missed some riders. I know Bashak was in 25th before. They must have came in a flurry. Hey, riders, just wait till we have the big Rouvy race this Sunday, when there'll be like 1,000 riders showing up. So yeah, another big deal. This Sunday, folks, big Rouvy race. La Roux coming in next, Canadian. Yeah, I think this morning like 900 riders are signed up for it. I've been watching the numbers grow. I'm usually sitting on my phone. Check this dude out here. Stefan, 45th place, holding off a bunch of other riders. Level 4. Probably a super hitter. Love this, Stefan. Get it. German. Then we got a bunch coming in here now. We got Oliver. I'm going to have to back off, folks. There's so many riders coming in next. I'm just trying to catch names. Boogie Bill's there. You can see how that happens, right? It just forces me back. Thomas Lynn. Iverson's coming in. Frank Riedel, German. Jan, the Czech rider here. David F. So I think I've missed the Bashak crew because he was in 25th earlier. JMPL, Little Michelle right here. No one's ever said if that's right or not. I think I learned that from Rubu. Fittest 50. Yes. And level 83, never seen this dude in my life. Never seen you, dude. Pumpkins everywhere, skeletons, clapping, yes. Graveyard, yeah, they're jumping in the air. Bones are flying everywhere, folks. Oh, here comes the freight train coming in now. George and Chan S. Dolph Vader's coming up quickly. Shark of the Alps. Not his territory. He needs more steepness. He loves the Dolomites. That's his homeland, the Dolomites. Paceline G coming in. 77th place. Look at this dude. Level 2 rider, Cycle 86. Nice job, man. Jill Joyce. So many riders. This is insanity. I love it. Ginger Jitters in the mix. Finishing now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back just so I can catch up with the chat. Let's find a group here. Here's Giga. Okay, let's actually jump all the way back. This is rider 396, Bruce. Level 3, the 396 rider out on course. I wonder if we are going to find some just hidden in back here. Tibby Ribby, Canadian. Get it. Any late starters? Yes, our wider body started late. 407 finishers. There should be a good coin bonus for this too, I would imagine. Schnevy. How about Schnebby? Swim, bark, run. I think there was a guy a while ago who was swim, bike, run. Are you the same person? Are you the same person? Heading back to my chat, folks. Uh, yeah, Darth in the mix. Good to see you, Darth. Hey, yes, listen to this. Darth. Let me know. Ooh, looks like the stream just died a little bit, folks. I'm hoping it reconnects good here. Darth is doing an outside race in real life, Kings Mountain. And I know Kings Mountain, maybe many of you don't. I went on a little bit of a, and hopefully Darth can jump in and correct me on this. I went on like a little Rouvy exploration. I pick little parts of the world and try to do all the cool routes. Kings Mountain is the schnizzit around San Francisco. It's on the south side of San Francisco. So I think San Fran is like the lower part. And then Oakland's over here, I believe. So San Francisco like sits on the coast. There's all these big hills, mountains right behind it. And one of the ones I did, you'll find, is called Old La Honda. Tony Yeager knew which one it was because he lives out there as well, Darth. And from what he told me, and I've learned from other people, like Peter Stellick here. Peter, yes, he's definitely Czech. He's a Rouvy employee. Looks like we've just lost internet a bit. It's coming back, folks. It's coming back. I knew that might happen, but I'm pretty happy with how the stream has turned out. Peter does all the race scheduling for us on Rouvy, so everyone say hi to Peter. I hope this stream is reasonable here, folks. I'm getting an error saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I just hope it's good enough. Remember, folks, live from Puerto Vallarta in Mexico, inside Cycling World. Please help support the channel. This winter, so flying down on the plane, me and Joey were talking. Joey Jojo, she's at the pool. I probably send a little. I'm going to do a little quick video with her sometime here. And I hope this connection's still decent. I'm going to jump into the Discord for a second, folks, because usually people can alert me there. I don't see anyone saying anything about the stream, so I got to assume. Yeah, Andy Lloyd saying, I'm reading the Discord here, 18.7 watts per kilo at the finish. That was probably ProCat, I think. Bashak finished 15th. He said one was disqualified ahead of him. So, yeah, I did miss the Pashak finish. We must have been right after that first group. There was only like a couple hundred meters apart. Let's try to get back to the stream here and keep our fingers crossed. Okay, John saying the video is wonderful. Thanks, John. Okay, now it's back to excellent. So it's probably just some lag going on that I'm seeing here. Let me jump around to a few different riders here. Wild Eric, a Swiss rider. Wouldn't it be nice to have some prizes or some discount codes for just random draws on my channel? That'd be so fantastic. Anyway, so back before, Peter. I've met Peter. I've talked to Peter in a video chat. He does our race scheduling, so I try to stay in communication with him. So awesome to see real Rouvy employees riding with us. That's what we want to see. Colin's thoughts only, but probably a lot of, look at this guy, he's got no head. His head's in his hand. My thoughts, but probably some other people's thoughts too. Let's just leave it there. Let's park it over there. We'll go with that. We want to see Rouvy employees riding with us, right? Walk the walk. Let's not just talk the talk, folks. We want to see Rouvy employees riding with us every week. Why not? This is what you do. You should be passionate and love cycling as much as we do. And I think it helps grow the community. People get to know the employees. Telling you, man, it would work. So really cool to see Peter out here. There probably is some other Rouvy employees here. I just don't know their names. We got Dean here. Dean BL from the States. Peppy. Yes, very peppy. You got a lot of Pepes down here. Brayford. 4. Ooh, what is a 4-star curry? I hope that's like a hotness rating. Perhaps. So yeah, we're chilling at the resort. So we're in Puerto Vallarta. We're beside some of our favorite resorts. This one's pretty good. We really like Riu resorts. Riu, R-I-U. They're worldwide. I think they have just some standard hotels in Europe and places. Really, 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 really good food. And for me, the food is half the trip. It's at least half the trip. Uh, so if your food is ever subpar, it's like, oh God, I got to get out of here. But pretty decent here. It's not 5-star, but you get my drift, right? Love the room service. The room service menu is 17 pages long, so it's kind of hard to complain. So all these resorts are kind of like there's a buffet, and this one here, and they're all kind of different. Uh, there's a buffet, does 3 meals a day. I'd say it's a little crowded. I don't think there's enough selection. The food is good. There's just not enough selection. Like for breakfast, here's Clyde finishing. So yeah, what a great turnout, Rouvy. You did this right. You did it right. You did it right. Minimal time slots to get the challenge done. That's how you do it. Look at all these riders doing because they know this is the only time I can do this. If I don't do it, well, you can cry yourself to sleep later. That's it. You didn't get to do it. There doesn't get to be a special. You could do a makeup day. I've seen other platforms do that where they have a special makeup day. So let's say there was 5 stages and you missed one because I don't know, you're catching suntan, getting a sunburn down in Mexico, or you're in the hospital, or you're really sick. They'd have a makeup day at the end of the month. I think that's got some potential. But if you want to encourage racing and you want big rides, shorten up the time frame, folks. Just smash it down. And then people have to do it then. Instead of there being 4 people on each event, why not have 400 every race? It's doable. It's totally doable. I hope people hear me saying this. Lots of riders still coming in here. Nobby Styles. Yes, Nobby. Look at this. And folks, just so you know, if you're new to the channel and you've never seen this kind of stuff before, Nobby Styles, super legit, one of the best riders out there, just bringing up the back end. He's trail sweeping today, folks. Watching out for vampires, ghosts, perhaps the occasional Frankenstein. They're all lurking in the background. So Nobby obviously jumped on super late, participating in the event. And to be honest, I don't even know what the challenge reward was today. But if you give people 3 weeks to do one event, then the routes are less populated because people are all riding them at weird times. Maybe some challenge should be like a 1-day challenge. That's it. Or it's a 2-day challenge on the weekend. You can ride it Saturday, Sunday. If you don't, you never get access to that jersey ever again. If you come from a gaming background like I do, now you're all going to think I play video games 24/7. I used to, and I can. If I really get into it, I will sit for virtually 8 hours straight, just grinding. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with putting that grinding aspect into the game. It's very, as long as there's little rewards and little dopamine hits along the way, like video games are the masters of keeping people playing. It's kind of, I guess, like slots. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Little wins, little wins, little wins. Keep you playing, keep you playing, keep you playing. But video games, you know, it's a little less evil than slots and gambling. I'm going to just jump back here into the chat, make sure I'm chatting with everyone. Okay, here's Darth. Perfect. Kings Mountain Road is south of San Fran, well known, just east of Half Moon Bay. Lots of cool climbs in La Honda area. So, Darth, La Honda is part of that whole Kings Mountain area, isn't it? Rocket's saying, great video, well done, Colin. Enjoy the rest of your holiday. Yeah, guys, loving the holiday. It's super chill. I'm not doing anything touristy. We might walk into town today, but Joey's just Joey Jojo is on a pretty strict diet. So I was just going to tell her, like, so we're going to walk all the way to town. We're going to sit down. We're going to pay for food somewhere, and then you're going to eat like 3 bites. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should just park that and not do that for now. We'll see. So yeah, San Fran's got all these great climbs. Let's just bounce ahead. So Nobby's going to be riding up through a ton of people. So right now I'm seeing Nobby at 398, but I see riders behind him. Look at this. Tibby Ribby, 400. When was the last time you seen 400 riders in a race on Rouvy? In anything on Rouvy? That's because we've said, this is when you do it. And if you don't do it, boo-hoo. This seems to work. This works. I mean, it does. Oh, Schnevi's still out there. Scotland's still there. Oh, this is that dude. Yeah. There's a video way back when, like 3 months, 6, 7 months ago, where somehow I made this magical story up that he worked for Scotland and Lease in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Yeah, it's just Scotland. He's got it in his avatar. I can make up a story about anything. Weaving. Weave the story, folks. Weaving. A Boss P coming up. 409 riders. Now, we've lost a couple along the way. Oh, we lost our rider body. Ron's gone. Let's bounce up. Yeah, so if you go on Rouvy, check out San Fran. Yeah, okay, Darth saying it. Yeah, Darth, I rode Old La Honda. I think I rode a couple there. I'd have to go back and take a look. Old La Honda is a beast of a little climb. And I think it was Tony Yeager telling me. Tony's part of Team GRC. If you don't know him, he's been gone for a while. He was saying like Old La Honda is kind of like the benchmark. Is that right? Like basically, what's your time up Old La Honda? And then people can go, oh, you're good, or you're starting out. But yeah, Kings Mountain, there's tons of rides through there. Super hilly, super rolly, beautiful scenery. I love it. What we need Ruby to do is, or we need someone around there, is to go film some new versions of those videos, and then get them augmented reality. Actually, you know what I'd like to see too? Is it Mount Diablo? I think that's on the east side of San Fran. There's a route on Ruby for that too, uh, but it's not AR, and I just really like AR. But yeah, great part of the world for cycling. Let's see if there's action in the Discord. Just trying to see what's going on. So yeah, uh, anyone let me know. How did your ride go? Did you have disconnects? Was there stuttering? I've had zero. Nothing. Outside of my little bit of internet, I haven't seen anything stutter. I think a lot of the problems that people have might be one, internet, just little blips in their internet, and two is hardware. Hardware. Like, I know for a fact, my Microsoft Surface, I can't stream on it. This one, I have a brand new Intel 5 something or other, like 2024. Is it the best one? Probably not. Is it pretty good? Yeah, it's pretty good. And we seem to be streaming. No problem. I my machine's not having a meltdown. Obviously, I'm not in it, but I'm running it. I'm running the same stuff you guys are. Like I'm running the video. How do I put this? Your location is a very, very small amount of data. So your laptop, your device, your TV, whatever is communicating with the Rouvy server saying, oh, this rider is at XYZ points. That's all you're getting. It's your machine that's rendering all the stuff. Or I guess there could be like Amazon Web Services, something like that, and then sending it to you. I'm not really sure how it works, but level 2 rider here, user. Then we got Dirk, Dutch Corey, Boone. Wow, it's going to take a while for us to finish here, folks. Let's get back to the front. Look at this blob of riders coming in here. Like, are you kidding me? Oh, that might be all the finishers there. Yeah. Swim Bark Run, 356 place. So let's hang out for a little bit. The video hasn't been too long today. What else can I tell you? So Puerto Vallarta is nice. If you go to the Cancun side, it's very humid. Jungle everywhere, but pancake flat. Just flat. There's like zero elevation anywhere. That's why they built their temples, their pyramids, so they could see out above the jungles. They're all over the place down there. Dock Space level 11. Nut the Mammal, seen this guy before. M. Blods, Thorsten, WD, German rider. Then we got Merkvika, Jan, another Czech rider here. Bruce, coming in hot, folks, coming in hot, just slamming the watts down, freight training it in. I love it. I love the freight train finishes, just right past everyone. Awesome stuff. So Bruce probably started super late, maybe had a quick disconnect, got back on board. We've got Richard here, Polish rider. Alex S13, 366 riders, folks. We've got Rouvy, Rouvy Os NRW, German rider, German avatar. Anyways, then we've got NC rider, probably North Carolina rider, 28677, perhaps. Javier just went around him. Javier GR, just up ahead. Then we've got Stefan E. Ooh, Stefan E's coming up hot too. They're all coming to the finish, folks. They're all pushing extra hard now. Yeah, this is how we do events right here. This is how we do. Loki 72, think I've seen that name. Jolanta, mountain biker, Trek from Poland. Got it. Marsik. GHM, lots of Polish riders, isn't there? Venci, level 7. Giga 21. So yeah, folks, don't forget, if you like this event, Sunday's going to blow your mind. Mind blown. There's going to be well over 1,000 riders in that event, and I will be covering it. I think it goes off, I think it's like 8, I don't want to say times, but for me, it would have been like 8 o'clock in the morning. I think with the time change, it's going to be 7, but I'm going to be on it. I'm going to be on it. I might even go down to the hospitality room because it'll be dead at that time of day. There's no one awake here except me on the resort and a few workers because Joey will be sleeping right over my shoulder here. I don't want to disturb the boss. You get my drift. So James Walrich here. 378 riders completed. Well, on course still. Then followed it with McGrady. OFCO from the US. We got Dobbs. Liz 1. Let's check out Liz 1 here. Hey, Liz. Nice to meet you. From the US as well. Look at her. Level 80 rider. She's been on Rouvy, and she's leveled up higher than I have, and I've never seen her before. Awesome stuff. Kinsey I've seen before. There's 2 Kinseys on Rouvy. Hopefully they're a family account. We've got Anne Gray. We've got Dobbs. Here's Boone. John Rum. I haven't had any rum this trip yet. Here's another user rider. Brand new, level 2. Insane. Let's go back to the chat. See what's going on here. Yeah, in the Discord, they're chatting with us. Okay, so here we go. Yes, Mount Diablo is the benchmark climb in the area. Target for legit riders is under 1 hour. I am just over at 1 hour, 1 minute. So guess I'm not legit. Yeah, not legit yet, Darth. Sorry, man. Sorry, Dustin. You are not legit. Really, 1 hour, eh? Yeah, so there is a video on Rouvy. I don't know if you've seen it, Darth. But it's an HD video, no avatars, and it must have been a cycling event, so there's people all over the place. And I know when I ride on Rouvy, I don't like that. Because it all depends on the filming speed and how fast you're riding. With those riders, they speed up and slow down too much. I'd rather just see no one and avatars. That's what I'd like to see. But yeah, I might get back there and do all that San Francisco stuff. Yeah, lots of good climbs there, folks. Check them out on Rouvy. You know what we really need? We need a map search, don't we? Just saying. We need that map search. People love it. Rouvy, come on, listen to me. Wow. We still have a lot of riders here. Nobby Styles, 392nd. Euros Leah 3. Byron YJS from the UK. Mr. Roberts. Yeah, I love all the new riders. Ooh, this is a name. I wonder how you say this. Maybe Silhe? Celine. Not sure. I don't think it's a ladies rider, but Norwegian, I believe. Then we got Farrer, 123. Ferrer. Yeah, these new riders, this is what we need to see on Rouvy. I think they want to join these big events. Schnev. The infamous Schnev. And Scotland's not that far back. Boss P. Peter Otruba. I think Peter's trying to be the last rider on course today. After that, I think everyone's broken down. Oh no! Look at this dude. G-Dub 21 from the UK. 411 riders. Wow. Insane. So Rouvy, we know how to do it now. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing this. Keep the events like this. I guess if I was to sit there and think, how would I make the events really populated? I would have them as 1, maybe 2-day events. So therefore, what you need to do is make the events smaller. So they're not spread out over forever. Then people aren't as focused on them. So when you say you could do anything, you could have the Christmas celebration, pick 2 routes, pick 2 snowy routes, put some Santa Claus stuff on them or not, and say you got Saturday and Sunday to do it. That's it. No exceptions. But because it's Christmas, we feel charitable and nice. We'll let you do a catch-up day on the 29th to ride it. So you kind of give them a little bit, you give them an option, I guess. That's how you're going to see big numbers. How do I know this? I don't, but it seems to work. Am I a race scheduler? No, I'm not, but it seems to work. It's kind of a common sense thing. Compress them down, make it smaller. And this happens in video gaming all the time. Here's your window to do this event. If you don't do it, you don't get the goodies. Bye-bye. You made the event short, confined, everyone shows up. Your events are massive. So this is how we're doing. This is how we should be doing it from now on. Okay, just a little Discord talk here. Live streaming, you stay in the chat here. Okay, I wonder how long I'm going to stick around today. That pool is calling me back, folks. The pool is calling me back. So where are we at right now? Right now, we have, ooh, look at this guy. Oh, yeah, that's not good to see. Thomas, 1966, broke down right in the finish chute. So Tomas, 1966, I think I've seen this guy before. Dude, submit a ticket to support for Rouvy. They'll give you credit for this. At least they should. I'm going to hover on you for a little bit here because we've done this before. It's on video. I mean, I guess technically you haven't crossed the finish line, but I've seen this happen before where you've kind of crossed the finish line and still not gotten credit. It shows you broken down before it. So let's see Kinsey here. We're going to do this. Kinsey's going to see you on the finishing line chute here going, yeah, you're done. I highly doubt that you put your foot down there and said, I can't, no mass, I can't do anymore. Look at that guy. It looks like he was smoking a cigarette, that pumpkin. I swear he was. I'm going to back up again and see that again. There's a guy with no head again. So yeah, here's Tomas. He's broken down. I mean, you would just walk across your bike across the finish line. So Tomas, there's your proof, man. There's your proof. You finished it. I know you did. But I want to get back to Boone here. Okay, so not Boone. Maybe John Rum. Yeah, that guy's got a cigarette in his mouth, doesn't he? Really? I love it. That is insane. Yeah. Or it's a piece of his head falling off or something. Anyway, so Tomas, that's what I would do. I would contact support. I finished. I got ripped off. Said I didn't finish. You have video footage now, dude. We got you on camera. There's no avoiding it. Okay, if the chat's not active, I'm going to take off. Okay, so Darth saying, have a good vacation. Chat leader, yeah, you too, Darth. Take it easy. Don't forget, folks, so big Rouvy race coming up this Sunday. I will capture all of it, and the stream looks legit, and it will be early in the morning, so there'll be like no one on the internet in the resort. Like, I'm honestly I wait. There's this area where if you have a special card, you can go in and get a coffee as early as you want. Well, it opens at 7. I'm the first person down there every day. I wish it was 24/7. It's not, because I would be down there at 5 a.m. So I'm kind of forcing myself to sleep in. I'm going to haul all my stuff down there, and I'm going to do a live broadcast from the hotel hospitality room. And they're going to be looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it. Walk it off, dude. Walk it off. I think the stream went pretty well. Let me know in the comments. I'm just going to my Discord here for a second, folks. Oh, they're having mechanical talk there. Coming back to the stream just quickly here. Where are we at? So we're 21 minutes in. Oh, actually, yeah, winner's 21 minutes. We're almost at 51 minutes. We got Iron Slow finishing here. Oh, Nobby Style's not that far back. You know what I'm going to do? Because Nobby's a member of the team and he's always with us, we're going to hang with Nobby right to the end. Wow, this is oh yeah, I have been going 50 minutes. Long form content, folks. There's no TikToks here of me juggling things or playing with puppies. You're never going to see that. Outside of a couple that I did, and there was no puppies and no bunny rabbits or weird stuff like that. Yeah, Nobby can see the finish now. I like my long form content. I love the commentary. I'm going to do more of this. I think I said earlier, I chatted with Joey on the way down. I said, I will be doing this 7 days a week when I get back home. I'm going to ramp my cycling up like you've never seen before. I'm going to make so many videos, uh, everything inside cycling. That means lots of good stuff coming, folks. So please like, subscribe if you can. If you want to be a supporter, if you're ever wondering why it's a subscribe and join, you can also join the channel. And I hate talking about junk like this, but maybe you don't know. And I did find out you'd never see it on mobile. It's only on a web browser. Join button means, how can I describe it? I guess basically you're willing to shell out a couple dollars per month to support the channel. That's it. So there's that. There's also a buy me a coffee link. That's another way to support the channel. It's basically, I don't know. When I listen to podcasts, and I love these podcasts, and some I do contribute to, it's value for value. If you think you got some value or entertainment out of this, if you think this was kind of fun to watch, uh, is it worthwhile sending me $1? Just think of it that way. Or coffee or something like that. Mr. Roberts coming in next. So yeah, likes are really important to the channel. Like I said, there's always different ways to support the channel. You can do the financial route. You can buy something at some point. I think the store is active now. I let Joey Jojo do all that. I will be modeling the shirts next week when I get home. I'm very professional. So if you like those, you can pick one of those up if you want to wear it in public. I think Joey Jojo was trying to design me some cycling gear too, so we'll see about that. I know I need some new cycling jerseys. You can also share the channel with your friends. You can, there's a podcast coming soon too, so make sure you listen to that, write some reviews, write some comments about it. Yeah, just spread the word. That's really important to help my channel out. So it looks like we are going to have a solid 400 finishers. So I'm comfortable saying there that we're going to have over 400 finishers on our official Rouvy event. When was the last time that happened? I don't have the answer, but it's been a very, very long time.